I was too excited to be a part of the United States Marine Corps Reserves, and our first meeting in terms of having basic training was actually at Camp Pendleton, which is in San Diego, California. Now, we were in Detroit. So when you're like, and I had my first plane ride, and I think all the guys as well. It was their first plane ride, and you would also, the guys were not in the plane. They didn't join. The only one of our members actually that did become becoming a member of the armed services was Pete Moore. He was actually drafted for 2 years, and that's why many times you don't see him in the pictures. As far as Smokey was actually rejected from the military because he was too anemic. Bobby, he had flat feet, and Ronnie, he had scoliosis. So those were factors at that time that they didn't accept you in the military. But I was fascinated by the uniforms and by the bodies that these guys had. You know, once they went into training, they were all shaped up and, you know, sharp and creases in their pants, and they were like just looking too good. Even if they didn't look good before they went in, they came out and everybody was handsome. So I thought that what they would do, they actually would come to your school and they would tell you about the military and becoming a part. Well, I wanted to become a full-time Marine, but my mother wouldn't sign for me because you had to have your parents' consent if you were what they considered underage. And so that was the reason that I couldn't go full-time because, you know, but we did parades. We almost were shipped out to Lebanon. There was a war going on, and at that time, you know, we were at basic camp. And so they were ready to ship us out. We got all our gear ready, getting ready to go, and I was too excited. I was writing home, and I was telling them, "You can't believe I'm getting ready to go to war." And they were like, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm going to be serving my country." Well, the next day, they just, it was unfortunate, they decided that, you know, the war, whatever was going on, the conflict and all, it was over, so back to the everyday routine. You know, the Marines are the first to go out, and the other thing is the training that you get. You must learn to shoot a rifle. And so I became a sharpshooter and, you know, got my badge and had it on my uniform, and I was so proud because I was proud to be an American.